Oh man, so could Bitcoin's leveling off and attempted reversal be the sign that we need for Atom to finally break all-time highs? Yep, we'll be looking at the Cosmos chart and we'll be looking at the Bitcoin chart. So first, let's start off with the Bitcoin chart because we know that for some of our favorite altcoins to really get moving, we need Bitcoin to get out of this precarious situation. We can see over the last couple of daily candles, it looks like we've bottomed out. We need to be wary of a dead cat bounce like I will always make you guys aware of. But so far, what we can see is we wick down all the way to this wedge from this massive triangle pattern we've been forming on the daily and the weekly chart. And you can see that this has almost been what we've been predicting on this channel for a long time. I can't remember any other channel mentioning this. We've been in this triangle. We broke out from this triangle. And could this just be a retest before a massive move to the upside? It's a very strong, very popular pattern in technical analysis. And could this be playing out on a massive timescale here on Bitcoin? That would really be phenomenal and could suggest we could be breaking all-time highs after this next move. But the reality is we're about 40% down from all-time highs at 69,000, currently sitting at 43,000 on Bitcoin. But the good news is if I switch over to the 4-hourly chart, we look like we've managed to hold the violet line, right? We've managed to hold this diagonal line from the top of the wedge, which is fantastic. But we've also had some horizontal support coming in from 41,000 and 43,000, which has shown that we can head to the upside. So that has been very interesting here from Bitcoin. We've had horizontal support coming in here from 41.5, and then also some more horizontal support coming in from 43.5 roughly. Could this finally be the point at which we can start recovering? The next level here on Bitcoin, we got to get above 45,900. This support line is going to be really important for us to break through as resistance and then hold a support before we can really start venturing higher. And the key point really we need to get to is back to the top before this massive candle's down, right? So we need to get back up to this kind of a level, back at around 56,200. That's when we can start getting really serious again. We can try enter in this green important support and resistance area and start thinking about 60,000s again. So a lot of work here to do on Bitcoin, but the first bit has been done, which is fantastic because the market was spooked about inflation, and the inflation coming in and hitting expectation at 7% yesterday. Whilst that's not a good inflation figure, what is important is that we've met expectations. That allows the market to turn slightly risk on again. We saw the Nasdaq, we saw the QQQ index tick slightly up. It's not a massive rally up, but it's a tick up and a sign of confidence, which helps risk turn on. But we need to make sure that it lasts a bit longer so that we can continue to head to the upside. So what are we seeing in the meantime for Atom? Because Cosmos Atom, you guys have known that I've said this is going to be a very interesting play going into 2022. We know that on this channel, we've been covering a lot of the favorite layer one solutions. And we recently have seen a lot of people jumping on the bandwagons for layer one solutions. I remember in 2021, when there was a period where layer one solutions were doing pretty well, a lot of the mainstream crypto influencers were saying, oh, this is, just a euphoria moment. It'll get back to NFTs and get back to our meme coin soon. No, I knew at that point, and I mentioned to you guys, that layer one solutions is the single most important battleground for the mass adoption of crypto. I made that very clear because we know, as a matter of fact, Ethereum, even though I'm bullish Ethereum still, is unusable right now. It's unusable because of the sheer amount of adoption. We're not even close to mainstream adoption just yet, right? The invent of NFTs and gaming and DeFi, people want to use these things, but they can't because of the gas fee. So we need a race, an arms race to great layer one solutions. And we've got that. We've got Cardano working on what they're working on. We've got Solana, which had a breakthrough year in 2021. Luna, likewise, right? We've got amazing layer one solutions. We've got Algorand, which we try to cover on this channel as much as we can. We've got Elrond. You've now got Atom as well coming in as an interoperability play. We've covered Phantom. Now, where does this interoperability come into it? Well, if we carry on with the narrative that we agree that Ethereum is not the be-all and end-all. There's not going to be one. We're not an ETH maximalist. There's just going to be one layer one blockchain. If we agree there's going to be a Phantom, there's going to be an Ethereum, there's going to be Solana, or a handful of these very good layer one solutions, then surely we must have interoperability. Surely there must be a way for these chains to communicate and cross-communicate. And that is where interoperability comes into it. And we've seen recently Polkadot just made a video on Polkadot. Make sure you go watch that, guys. It's started and broken out from its downward trend, which is interesting because the market is starting to understand this interoperability. And we saw that there was a successful parachain launch with Moonbeam on Polkadot. And Cosmos is also moving from strength to strength. People understand that interoperability is going to be really important. We can't have all of these layer one solutions operating in silo. We need a way for them to communicate between each other. And that is where platforms like Cosmos, which by the way, Luna is built on the Cosmos technology, why they're doing so well. And we can see here on Cosmos, we are still off all-time highs. We're currently trading at 49. We've had a slight red day today, given Bitcoin's movements today. But you can see here, we got rejected twice now from the $44 mark, which acts as our all-time high at this I think it's just slightly below all-time high. You can see from that peak there, I think the all-time high is just slightly above at 44.8. So you can see this is a really important resistance level now at this green line. We need a lot of volume and momentum to really push us through. But right now, our immediate challenge here on Cosmos Atom is to get above this yellow line, and this yellow line at $41 is going to be an important level here, because you just see we've just created a lower high, which is a little bit worrying here. Okay, so if I indicate that to you here, we had this pattern here, which took us to the downside. We created a new bottom here, and then this is a lower high. Okay, so this is almost what we're doing is we're creating a bit of a triangle. Very crudely, we can just say we're creating a bit of a wedge, right? So we want to keep an eye on this wedge and see which way do we break to. The good news here on the 4 hourly is we're holding our EMA ribbon. We've had quite a strong red 4 hour just before the one that has opened up now. We still got 3 hours left of this candle, which has opened up green so far. Can we bounce off of our EMA ribbon over the next 3 hours? This is going to be really important. Can we bounce off this EMA ribbon and start heading towards 41? We need to break through 41, maybe take some time above 41 to consolidate before pushing for all-time highs again. Naturally, this will, guys, depend on Bitcoin doing its thing as well. We need Bitcoin to continue. If Bitcoin just has a relief rally and then falls further back down, then obviously a lot of our altcoins will suffer to the downside. At that point, you need to be looking for downward support here on Cosmos. The good news here on Cosmos is we're well above this neckline. If I zoom out, let's head over to the daily to make this a little bit more clearer. You can see on the daily we've had this neckline for a while here at about $32 on Cosmos. This is an important level for us. You can see we broke through it, moved all the way to 44, and then got sent back down on a retracement back to our EMA ribbon. Now we're getting that bounce of the EMA ribbon here on the daily. And the important thing here on the daily chart is we don't want to lose our EMA ribbon, okay? We've got some room to call off if we need to, but we already have retraced down. So ideally what we wanted to do is we want to push through now. We can have even one red candle or two, but really we need a few strong days now to push us through 44 here on Cosmos, okay? If we do call off, we then have to look back down at EMA ribbon between 35, even down to the neckline at 32. We're fine. We're not bearish on Cosmos. It's not ideal, but we're not bearish on Cosmos. We've got a long way to go there. Now, in terms of our price targets, if I show you our swing low to swing high situation here, you can see that currently we're just above our 0.786 mark. Okay, you can see this dash line here at 37 is your 0.786 mark. We're sitting at 39. If we have a small retracement down, we will be hitting our 0.786 mark. Can we bounce off of that and use that as the support to get through 44? That's something we'd have to keep an eye on. And longer term, my price target is 73 from our Fibonacci golden ratio. So I would fully expect us to hit 73 on Cosmos Atom. Naturally, this level here is a really important level to get through 44. We're so close. We've been rejected once, twice, 3, and now this is going to be the 4th attempt coming up here to $44. Can we break through? Because once we break through with good volume and we can come and retest this line, then we're really set for some nice price discovery on Cosmos Atom, because at that point you're then into green grass, you're into green space, you can run and set yourself new price targets, and you at that point you get a lot of media attention. A lot of people will be talking about Cosmos, and a lot of those people who have green candle disease will be FOMOing in, and they're not the ones who bought the dip. Right now, for those of you looking for entries into Cosmos, you always want to wait for a retracement, guys. I probably would want more of a retracement, and this one was nice down to the EMA ribbon. You could top in a little bit at these kind of levels. Obviously you missed these levels down here. I'd probably be waiting for a bit more of a retracement. If it cooled down below, even if it touched this Fibonacci level, maybe a little bit, but I'd really be waiting for the neckline at 32 before going for a little bit more. Definitely, if we now pump straight through 44, don't be chasing that, guys. You want to, again, wait for retracement. So very important. You're very non-emotional in this, and you have a strategic approach to entering your positions. There you go, guys. There is a quick update on Cosmos Atom. I know a lot of you guys are interested in seeing the price action of Cosmos Atom. Still looking strong. I continue to hold, not selling a single Cosmos Atom. If anything, I want to add some more as and when we get some significant retracements. Right now, we're still looking pretty strong. I just want to see us post a higher high, but obviously I'm aware that the higher high would mean a new all-time high, which is why the bears are giving it its final rejection at 44 before letting us push through 44. So, fully expect another test of 44 shortly. Even if we get rejected, hopefully the EMA ribbon will act as a triangular support, pushing us through till eventually we can break through $44. As always, guys, if you appreciate this type of content, don't forget to smash up the like button and subscribe. If you want to see more content like this, then don't forget to stay part of the community. Head into our pinned comment below, which is the link to our free public Discord server. There you'll meet like-minded people. You'll meet people who are interested in crypto, sharing their ideas, sharing their favorite coins before the rest of the world know about it. And that's the key, really. So don't forget to tag me in any questions you have over there. If you want to support this channel a little bit more, you can also become a member of this channel. Click the join button below. That'll be your way of helping me bring you these videos daily, but also it'll be your way of getting access to our community thread where you can ask me questions one-on-one on your portfolio, any coins you're interested in or have questions about. Feel free to head over there and ask me those questions as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.